Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Hi, welcome back. It's quite obvious in light of the circumstances.
Sir Lancelot.
Emma Skye fell victim to a series of unfortunate events, you might say, by Lemony Snicket. It's a series of books. Who would want to help her more than her own sister Lana?
And an upcoming Netflix series.
Personally, I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but we'll see. And as for Chief Gant, he would also have a reason to help Lana if she asked him to. That reason, of course, is self-profit. Look how evil he looks right now.
Self-profit? What do you mean?
After the Slime incident was resolved, Lana Skye was appointed chief prosecutor at the prosecutor's office. The person who arranged this job change was you, Chief Gant.
But how would he profit from all of this?
He would be able to use the chief prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he would acquire unchecked authority over all investigations.
Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets? Oh, wait. You must mean puppet as in someone forced to do his bidding. Never mind.
I made the same mistake.
I am humiliated.
It's okay, man, I get it.
This is the worst day of my life.
Admit it, Chief. You assisted Lana Skye in forging evidence. Your motive? To appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her.
Right, oh my boy, you have quite an imagination.
You also play with puppets.
Well, from time to time. Let me ask you something.
What?
Do you have any proof of this? That I control Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing?
Lana? She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify against Gant.
At this point, though, I mean, if the cat's out of the bag, why not testify? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Emma's already being suspected of accidental murder.
I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture.
Unless that is also what happened in this incident.
This incident? Which one would that be?
Of course I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor has been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, oh shit. Worthy, you'd better watch your tongue.
Why are they going?
I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
It's still there.
Just what do you mean? He's being super threatening.
What he means, Your Honor, is that Chief Gant is involved in the murder of Detective Goodman. Not only that, but the Chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement.
What?
Man, this guy sucks. I don't like this guy.
I think he's okay. Except for...
Order, I said order!
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Wright, you can't be serious.
Huh?
This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency.
He can still commit crimes.
To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder. That's impossible.
Was he gonna sing there?
I was ready to jam.
Cramping our style a little bit. Your Honor, I was merely reiterating what Mr. Edgeworth said in easier to understand language. Edgeworth accused him, not me.
Don't pin this on me. It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now.
It looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this.
Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? That the chief of high-ranking officer of the law is involved in this murder?
Good question.
Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man.
Power man.
The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence would tell.
I see. All right then. Show us this evidence that ties Chief Gant to the murder of Detective Goodman. Just remember, it better be good. It's the ID card list.
Oh yeah.
Because he's sevens.
Do we really know that? I mean, we know that.
Yeah, he can just say that's a safe combination.
Oh, yeah.
Or they can go check his ID.
Take it.
This is the ID card list.
Yes, the one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. 7777777.
Sorry, but there's no way you can prove that's my card number.
Are you showing, is that his card? Does this say sevens? It's your number. There, I proved it.
What? How do you know that?
Because I just fucking said it. The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open.
Not that I've ever opened
A
it.
7-digit code.
7 digits? You don't mean...
I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 7777777. You three are running out. Please don't leave. They're like running off to Chief Gant's office. I'm tired. The same as the remaining ID card
Wait,
number.
I don't even know what that was.
I was making a joke that people were running out to go.
Oh,
put
to
in
go
this
get his stuff.
combination, yeah, but I didn't deliver it very well.
was
We're doing extra long because we want to finish this game off, and I'm
tonight.
getting pretty tired. But we're gonna do it. The same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant, you entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. Alrighty, dude.
I still want to get his stuff.
I was about
Order. You're not getting his stuff. Chief Gant, what do you have to say?
Nothing.
Look at him right now, first of all.
The defense's search of my office was in violation of regulation.
Okay, fucking look at him.
And I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law.
Oh yeah, sure.
But right now this court demands an explanation from you. About the use of this ID card.
Chief Gant, so you admit it. You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime.
What about it? I'm chief of police. Whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom, what's the difference? I can go anywhere I want. Tell me, when you entered the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room.
Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he?
Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days.
Objection! You hadn't seen him in days, Chief Gant. I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? This trial's purpose is to determine Lana Sky's guilt.
No.
No, it's me. It isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting?
In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime.
Isn't it the ID request form? The lost item report?
So that's why...
Go back.
Wait, where is that thing?
Keep going. It's there.
Oh yeah.
To be submitted to the chief.
To the chief. So yeah, he couldn't go in there by himself.
Because he didn't have...
Do we know that it was Gant who would have...
Didn't Gant give this to the chief?
Oh wait, where did this come from? No, I don't think that... I think... No, he gave this to the chief of police.
No, you got it from the chief of police.
Yeah. To be submitted
Because
to the
Gant
chief.
gave it to the chief of police, remember? And then we went over there, and,
yeah.
and then he was like, oh, he...
Oh yeah, so I guess this is it.
Pretty sure it's this.
Yeah. Take that. Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime.
Or to be more accurate, Jake Marshall stole it.
So Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the chief of police.
Yet you are in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filed it.
He filed it. How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day.
He needed to.
Yes, to transfer the evidence out.
Oh,
Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompany the detective to the evidence room.
I accompanied him?
There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. I could think of a few different ways.
really?
Hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next.
Could have hopped out of the locker. Could have drilled a hole in the wall. just spitballing here, so this is your line.
I know. I'm doing the silence.
I'm
sorry. I'll stop.
sorry. I'm done.
I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure. Did you just admit it? Is that a confession?
But wait, the chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I believe I might have done something of the sort. Objection. Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once, but you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman, it would have been found on his body. No!
Wow, that was cool. Do that again.
Is he Zeus?
Chief, wow, you didn't tell me you were Zeus?
The murder was most likely committed on the spur of the moment. No one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. I mean, it's ballsy, I'll give you credit for that. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why else? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body.
Objection. However...
You didn't have to object.
Yes, I did. However, the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office's parking lot. How did he manage to move it there? I was at the police department the entire day, you know. And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony.
Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal.
Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey, you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office. I don't think so.
I'd do it. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. And all this time I thought it was a useless clue just taking up space.
How could the chief have moved the body? Mr. Wright, show us this evidence.
To move the victim's body, Chief Gant used this.
Wouldn't it be the parking ticket?
No, it's the screwdriver, because he had Edgeworth. Yeah, he told Edgeworth to move this evidence to the office.
Hold on, go back to the question.
I can't go back to the question right now.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I can hide. To move the victim's body. So he put it in Edgeworth's car, and then had Edgeworth deliver evidence to the office.
So the screwdriver... Okay.
The screwdriver is the evidence he told Edgeworth to move for him.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought maybe the ticket...
Yeah. This is how he moved Detective Goodman's body.
What's that? A screwdriver?
Hey, we just...
But what does that have to do with this case?
Stabbed the body with a screwdriver and just kind of carried it over.
Like a lollipop.
Mr. Edgeworth, think back to the day of the crime. What is this screwdriver doing here?
It's here because... I was off the goal. I checked that.
Just, we cannot read flashbacks straight. Edgeworth, I can't understand what you're saying. Can you speak a little louder? What? What?
Wait, what? No, do that again. What? After the ceremony ended that day, I didn't plan to return to the prosecutor's office.
But you did, because Chief Gant asked you to.
You mean I...
The body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car.
What the hell was that?
That was the bathroom.
Oh.
I mean, that was the bathroom.
Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Yes. Nonetheless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief. Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to carry evidence from a closed case?
I just wanted him to have it.
There's only one plausible explanation. You wanted him to have it. Or to transport the body to your accomplice, Ms. Lana Skye.
I don't like Gant at all, really.
I like screwdrivers, so yeah, bring back Meekins.
We're not bringing him back. What's going on here?
I'll come back.
Is there no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusations?
Think back to the photograph Ms. Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being... What? This was a nana photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite.
It is a photo of the body being taken from the trunk.
Anadana.
Chief Gant, please say something. I believe... your time's up. My time's up? Are you gonna kill me too?
Shoots the judge in the head.
Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special.
Objection! But the cross-examination isn't finished yet.
Remember what I told you earlier. A police chief has all kinds of weapons at his disposal.
Weapons? Like a lightsaber?
Like a shuriken. Like the right to refuse to testify.
Like a magic wand
Like a
that can
nunchuck.
summon bears?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
What? That is not a right to be casually invoked. There are certain risks to be considered.
Objection.
Yeah, you look guilty as fuck
So you're
right
going
now.
to just run away after all this? Run away? Don't make me laugh, Worthy. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now.
Well,
You think I had law to dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with.
I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not tolerate any accusations against him without concrete proof. Well, Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
do you have any concrete proof? Proof that Chief Gant murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Skye dispose of his body.
I don't have anything made of concrete necessarily, but so do I have proof yet?
I don't know yet.
Because, well, since it has the yet, I kind of feel like this might be... Maybe on the next episode we'll decide one of these choices
Maybe.
and seal our fate.
And then, well, this is, right here, if you pick the wrong thing, the game, you get a game over.
Yeah, it actually deletes...
It deletes all your progress.
There's a scene of Phoenix dying.
It doesn't even delete your progress, it deletes the game. Like
It deletes the Wii.
It becomes an
I will
empty-
not have a Wii U if I choose wrong.
So, no pressure, but...
Phew. Is it hot in here? Or...